guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me back here on my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you guys. I'm going to be doing an apartment tour. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the process I went through in order to buy my apartment, and also when I'm going around I'll just let you know where a couple of bits are from, where I managed to pick them up from. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please do continue to do so. It would mean so much to me, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So a little bit of background on me purchasing my apartment. So I always knew and had in my mind that because I'm quite good with money and quite good at saving my money, if I've got something in my mind that like a goal or something that I can aim for, I'm pretty good at being quite strict on myself in order to get there. So like I said, yeah, I've always been quite good with saving money. So obviously you work super hard to save a deposit for a house. So in my head, I always knew that I wanted to buy a house. I didn't want to rent. I personally felt like if I've spent so long trying to save all of this money and then I am spending it on rent, at the end, what am I going to get from that? I just felt like I would be ploughing so much money, and perhaps some like monthly rental payments are actually more than what a mortgage would be. So yeah, I knew that I always wanted to just buy. I didn't know when I started saving obviously if I would be buying on my own or perhaps with somebody else, if I had a partner at the time or whatever, but we'll go into that a little bit more. So when I'd managed to save up a sufficient amount of money in order to put down a deposit somewhere, I actually met somebody. Long story short, unfortunately that didn't go to plan. We were intending to buy somewhere together, but that didn't happen, thank God. So in the end, I just thought, do you know what? I'm not going to allow for you to ruin this for me. I've worked hard to save my money, so I'm going to buy that place on my own. And here I am. So yes, I saved really hard. I paid for all the fees by myself. Obviously the deposit and everything like that was all paid for by my hard savings, which I was so proud of. And actually, do you know what? It was really rewarding to have done it all by myself, because I can look back and just be like, I did that. Like at the age of 22, I moved out and managed to save enough money for a deposit on a house, move in, furnish it all, pay for all the fees, all by myself, which was, I'm not going to toot my own trumpet, but I think that's pretty good going at the age of 22, you know? So pat on the back for Georgia. So yes, I moved in last year, which was the 23rd of November 2018. So yeah, we're coming up to a year now, which is crazy because it literally feels like I've blinked and it's been a year, which yeah, that's just mental. But I've really enjoyed it. I did really think that I would be a bit apprehensive about moving out. Well, I was apprehensive about moving out. I am a real home bird, like through and through. Like I love being at home. I love being with my family. I am part of quite a big family of one of four, so what I've always known is just to have so many people around me. In the mornings it's noisy when everyone's getting ready to go to school, getting ready to go to work, and I wake up in the mornings here and it's just me. And sometimes that is dangerous because I just press snooze, 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 and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't get ready for work. But anyway, that's irrelevant. Basically, I've gotten used to it, and do you know what? If this past year has taught me anything, is that I actually enjoy my own company. I look forward to those nights when I've had a long day at work or just like a busy day, and I can just come home and do what I want, like cook what I want and watch what I want on the telly. Like, that's great. And yeah, I'm not with anyone at the moment, and I wasn't at the time, so I really enjoy that because I can just look after number one. So now I'm going to show you around my apartment. Now, just so you've got a little bit of background, my apartment is a 1-bedroom apartment, and obviously I purchased it last November, so I have managed to furnish and paint and redecorate everything. I don't know why, but with new build properties at the moment, they seem to whack magnolia paint everywhere. Now, there's nothing wrong with magnolia paint, but I just like things to be white. I feel like it looks fresh, it looks clean, and then it just gives me a blank canvas to be able to customize and like do feature walls like I've got behind me as I please. So I actually purchased the apartment through Help to Buy. So I actually managed to open Help to Buy ISA, and I saved as much money into that as I could. And then once you close that account, the government will give you 25% of that total amount that you managed to get in there to your solicitor. as a check, and it will, yeah, go towards some of your fees. I don't really know like the logistics of it. Like, I just know that it helped me out a lot, and actually the amount of money that I managed to get from the government enabled me to have my fees paid off by that. So all my legal fees and stuff like that, which was amazing. I mean, essentially I was saving money anyway, so why not be saving money, pushing it into this certain account, but then getting like free money, I guess, at the end of it. So yeah, that was a real bonus. My sister is looking to do that at the moment, and just so you guys are aware, I believe they're looking to close down the Help to Buy ISAs or these accounts within the next couple of months. So if you have any intention of like intending to save money and purchase a property, I definitely recommend that you do that. So yeah, so as I said, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. It's a perfect size for me. To be honest, if it was any bigger, I think I'd probably freak out a little bit, because I'm literally so paranoid. The slightest noise and I'm like, what was that? So yeah, I'm going to show you around. It's very girly. I don't have to think of what anyone else wants in this. You know, it's, if I want pink towels or a pink cushion, then I'm going to buy pink. You know what I mean? So here we go. So as you come into my apartment, the first thing that you will come into is the hallway, which looks a little bit like this. Now it's very small, but it is the perfect size for me. So the first thing that you will see when you come into this apartment is these cute mirrors that me and my mum spent so long hanging, because with new builds, where you have your radiator, the pipes lead directly up, and I really knew that I wanted these mirrors here, so they were a bit of a nightmare to get up. With every knock we were checking that we hadn't hit a pipe. But anyway, yes, yeah, so we've got these cool mirrors. Yeah, it's quite a square, small space, but yeah, one thing I love about my apartment is that it's really light and airy, so it just makes it feel like it's even bigger than it actually is. So the first room that I'm going to show you around is my bedroom. So this is just a quick pan of what my bedroom actually looks like. I mean, for a 1-bedroom apartment, it's quite big. It's very light and quite spacious. So this is probably my favourite room of my apartment. So as I have a little bit of a walk around, if I go to the back first, here I have these really lovely prints. Now all of these prints were bought from Desenio. This is not an ad, but they all were bought from Desenio, and I absolutely love that website. I just feel like it's got so much choice, and I do have a couple of these dotted around my apartment. Here is my bed. Now this is, I believe, what you call a sleigh bed, because it looks a little bit from the side like a sleigh. I mean, I don't really see it myself, but apparently that's what it's called. One thing that I would love to point out is this amazing throw that I managed to get for, I think it was like £20 in Home Bargains. Now I was looking at these online and they were around £50 to £60, obviously probably for the hand knitted ones, but yeah, that was £20, and it is ginormous. Like, that's it folded in half, but it is huge. And then just got all my storage. So actually all of my storage, so my drawers there, also my wardrobe and more drawers, and also my dressing table are actually all from IKEA. Everyone loves IKEA, however, that was a flat pack nightmare, so thanks Dad. This is my dressing table. I absolutely love this dressing table. I think literally everyone has it. It's got the glass top, so if you happen to spill anything on it, you can literally just wipe it off again. So yeah, love that. And yes, this is the wardrobes. I can't remember what you call them at IKEA, but where you make them yourself, you know, where you can just make them. But I mean, I don't think we really need to, no, we don't need to look in there. So as you can see, I do have a little bit of a colour scheme going on here in my bedroom. So lots of white, nudie, pinky, grey tones, which I really like. And yeah, as I've said so many times, it's just making the room really light and airy, and even though it might not be a massive room, it just gives the illusion that it is bigger than it actually is. So yeah, this is my bedroom. And also I love this light, which is from IKEA. I initially was going to do quite a bit more gold in here, but then I decided to go with chrome just because of my lamps there. So yes. So as we go back out into the hallway again, we can go and have a look in the bathroom. Now the bathroom is nothing special as far as bathrooms go, but it is fine for me. So here we go, as mentioned, here are the pink towels. And I love this one especially. It's all, I don't know if the camera's really picking it up. Oh, yeah, you go. So it's like a geometric sparkly print, and that one's from Next, which I absolutely love. So here we go. This actually used to be my mirror, my dressing table mirror in my old room before my mum made my old bedroom into an office. Literally, before I'd even moved out, mum was swatching colours, so thanks, mum. No, but again, a little bit of colour coordination here. My sister really kindly picked me these. My sister kindly picked these up for me as a housewarming gift. So these two, so we've got the soap dispenser and the, toothbrush holder with a matching, I just use this as like a cotton bud holder as a housewarming gift, which is really cute. You may also notice that I have quite a lot of plants around my house. This one I absolutely love, although it's not looking, oh no. Okay, well, we'll just turn that around. So yeah, succulents, you don't have to water them, don't really have to look after them, love it. This is probably my favourite bit of my bathroom, these floating shelves. Now these were only $4.99 from B&M, so I absolutely love those. And this, again, is another plant that you don't really have to look after. This is an air plant. Oh my goodness, everything's falling apart, but yes, love that. And again, another print from Desenio. Don't really need to see all of that, but then just got a bath with a shower over it with another pink towel. Love it. So as you come out of the bathroom, the final room, but two rooms that we will be going into is my lounge and my kitchen. So if you turn it this way, this is my lounge. Now, again, as I mentioned, here are some more Desenio prints. I actually had these in my bedroom where I last lived. So this one says Holy Chic, and this one, I can't really, reflection is really annoying, but it's like a girl on a runway, which is really cool. Again, we've got some more plants. So this is actually a plant that my parents got me for, oh, that was my knees. Got me for my birthday. I believe it's called an umbrella plant. It's not actually dying, but it just doesn't seem to have many leaves on it, so maybe that needs a bit more TLC. So this is my sofa. It's really, really comfortable. This actually was a housewarming present from my parents. Again, we managed to get this in the Next X display sale, so we just held off and managed to get it for a really good buy. I think we managed to get it for like around £200, I think, and it was £900 initially, so that's really good. And again, the colour coordination with the mint, the grey, the white, and then this mirror, which my nanny kindly bought me for my birthday this year. And this is my Sonos that I use when my neighbour has annoyed me and I need to play some really loud music. So yeah. And then my telly, which is kind of big, but it's not huge. And my matching curtains, which again I managed to get in the next sale. My lovely armchair from John Lewis, which I don't really sit on because it's the most uncomfortable thing ever, but it looks cute. And then, as you guys have probably guessed already, I'm actually a ground floor flat. Now, this is my view, which is so pretty on a clear day. It's so lovely. So I'm just praying that they won't build on that. And then finally, we will go into the kitchen. Now, this is my kitchen. Again, lots of grey tones going on here. I have cleaned this, so it wasn't looking like this before. So my fridge is kind of on my carpet here because I didn't really have enough room to put it in my kitchen. And I absolutely love my kitchen, don't get me wrong, but the worst thing is that I don't have enough room to put a dishwasher. So I had to choose between a washer dryer and a dishwasher, which is a nightmare because I'm currently hiding all the stuff that's in the sink, but sometimes it looks like Mount Everest in there. And yeah, so that is the kitchen, and that is my sister who has just come round and not bought any cakes. So that is the end of the apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little insight into my crib. I can't say it's a mansion, but it suits me just fine. So yeah, that is all. So thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned before, please do continue to subscribe, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up because it means a lot too. Thank you so much. Bye.